Prosecutors are reportedly close to deciding whether to indict Hunter Biden in connection to his taxes and gun purchase. According to the Washington Post, Hunter's attorneys met with the U.S. Attorney for Delaware, David Weiss, at the Justice Department headquarters last week.
And it's being reported that these types of meetings typically come to the end or near the end of an investigation. Criminal charges against the president's son could mark the biggest test yet of President Biden's pledge to maintain independence from the Justice Department. It's coming as President Biden begins his 2024 re-election campaign, and with his son in the spotlight, how much of this will hang in the shadows of that said campaign. Jeffrey Lord is a former Reagan White House advisor, contributing editor for the American Spectator. Deneen Borelli is a Newsmax contributor. Both join us live. Thank you very much. Deneen, I want to start with you. If I can, Hunter Biden could be indicted on possible tax fraud, gun charges. The president will be out on the campaign trail in the coming months. Whatever that trail looks like, could be that trail may be short in essence. But Axios is reporting there's some tension between Hunter's legal team and the White House. So your thoughts on this, Deneen, and how this really plays out? Does it even matter to voters or really to his base?
Look, this should matter to all Americans, and too bad the media did not cover the Bidens more closely for the 2020 election. Look, this investigation has been going on for nearly 5 years now, and not only the issues that you just mentioned, but there are also concerns about Biden's international business dealings, not registering as a foreign agent, I think the title is, and also concerns about influence peddling with Joe Biden and his son. And look, thank goodness the whistleblower came forward. The whistleblower's lawyer said he could not live with himself. He was having sleepless nights. And he also has supporting documents in terms of the concerns and allegations with Hunter Biden. So thank goodness the whistleblower stood up.
Jeffrey, how does this play into President Biden's campaign? We know he's been asked by reporters about this. He's largely stayed away from commenting. Does anything change?
Well, I think Senator Cruz, Ted Cruz, sort of hit the nail on the head the other day when he said he thinks if there was something out of the Justice Department on this, this will be used as a balance, as an excuse to go after President Trump, so that it looks, as it were, even-handed. But I think this could be well more than just Hunter Biden. And the very fact that the Justice Department, the FBI, had this laptop in 2019 and only now is starting to come to grips with it, that tells you a great deal about the politicization of the Department of Justice and the upper tiers of the FBI. And so I do think that this could play a real role in 2024 if the story that Deneen was talking about really becomes a big deal here, which it could easily do.
Control room, I want to go to the third soundbite if we can, because reporters are going to have to ask questions. And when more facts are coming out, it seems like this investigation's coming to a head in terms of Hunter Biden, the legal team, et cetera. The White House is asked about it. It's the first son. And this is the response that the press continues to get from the press secretary. Here's Karine Jean-Pierre just earlier this week.
The president respects the rule of law and the independence of the Department of Justice. He believes that's what they should be. In this administration, we believe that it should be independent. The Department of Justice should have independence. They should not be politicized, and they should be able to do their job independently, essentially. And so I'll leave it to them. I'll leave it to the Department of Justice to make their decision.
Deneen, do you believe that the DOJ has been acting independently within these cases, and there has been, again, handling this investigation independently and no contact with the president or, again, Hunter's father?
Why is she even there? First of all, she doesn't answer any questions. Second of all, this whistleblower has information in terms of political connections there that are going on with Hunter Biden and these allegations. So I hope all of this information comes out in public, and I'm glad Newsmax is covering this because we really do need to hear more about what's going on here.
All right. Of course, stay with Newsmax for all the latest developments. We've got reporters in Washington, D.C. and all across the country, for that matter. Jeffrey Lord, Deneen Borelli, thank you both for coming on. Have a great weekend.
You bet.